Hey everybody, this is Josh with another episode of In Case You Didn't Know. This one, in case you couldn't tell by the giant MC Edit block of water, we're going to deal with water mechanics. So let's go over here first off. And I've got a 2x2 hole in the ground to demonstrate that if you put a block of water in one corner and block of water in the other corner, it makes an infinite pool of water. And I can pull from any of these as many times as I want. It'll constantly regrow. Here's another way to set up. If you put one in that corner and one in that corner, if you draw from the middle, you can draw infinitely. So it's just two different ways to set up an infinite water pool, depending on how you like. I typically go with this, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Next thing about water is for tilled soil. If we till soil, dirt, that is on the same plane as water, the water will hydrate the dirt 4 blocks away from the water, so long as they're on the same level. I'm just doing these out here just to show to you that if they don't get hydrated, and the ones that are more than 4 blocks away won't get hydrated, they will automatically turn back into regular old dirt. Let's see, this darker color, those are hydrated. Those are good to go for planting wheat or pumpkins or melons or whatever you like. These ones right here, they will be hydrated. It just hasn't done the graphic effect yet, but you can go ahead and plant stuff here. You don't have to wait for it to show up. Alright, we're going to go over how to breathe underwater. Say you need to go down deep underwater or travel distance underwater. There are a few methods open for you to get a gulp of air. See, if I go under here, I start losing those little air bubbles that appeared over my food bar. First option is to plant reeds. Now, the only problem with this is it has to have a dirt or sand bottom, and you have to have water directly adjacent to the reeds on one side. But it makes a neat little area, and you can very easily knock it down if you need to. See? Instant. Alright, another method is by a bucket. If you go up to a wall, it doesn't have to be a tall wall, just somewhere where your head will be right next to the wall, and pull a bucket of water, it will fill your air buckets back up. Air bubbles back up, excuse me. Another method, the same lines, a torch. It'll knock the torch off the wall, see? But it makes it an air bubble for a short period of time, which is long enough for us. Alright, another method. Let's go ahead and things don't plant on glowstone very well. Let's put a door down. Door is a little better than reeds in that you can kind of place it anywhere. There won't usually be glowstone at the bottom of your lake. But it does take a little bit longer to break and get going again, so that could be a problem, I suppose, in certain situations. Another way, fence posts. You'll have to make a 2-high thing of fence posts, but their hitboxes allow you to step in and breathe. You don't need these. See, 1 stack, 2-high fence posts is enough for you to walk in and get a breath. Otherwise, fence posts will attach to walls as well. So in that respect, they're a bit better than torches, I think. But whatever works. Another option, signs. Just makes a neat little air bubble for you. Obviously, you could put doors next to a wall too, but it really doesn't matter for them. So there are a few different ways you can catch your breath underwater, depending on what resources you have most readily available. I would also like you to note that water diffuses light faster than air does. You see how this, here, let me get back up here. You see how this pocket, the light degrades much faster than it does out here. Even if it were nighttime, it's barely even degraded there. I believe it's 3 times faster. I could be wrong though, don't take my word on it. And even in the places where we've made an air pocket, the water degrades a little less quickly. So it's kind of good to know in case you're making mob spawners. I just got a slime ball. Okay, here is a tube of death. Okay, this is about 100 block drop, and if you fall 100 block drop, you will die. Case in point. No mods? Ow. Let's just get back set up again. Okay, now that we have our things back, if we take even 100 block fall and we put a sign here to hold the water, since signs block off water as we saw there, and we put the water right above it, that will create a water break, as it's called. Let's go to our high dive. So we put that one source block of water down there, and no damage. It'll break your fall from any height if you put it up like that. Now if you're going to dig down though, so you fall into a pit of water, you should be aware you can require sometimes up to 3 blocks of water to break your fall. So this was a lot easier if you can manage it. Go back here to our crops. Notice the nice line. All of these crops that I had tilled earlier, they just broke. All of these are nicely darkly colored, so you know they're ready to plant things on. And I think that is about everything you might need to know about water. As usual, please let me know if you have any comments or questions, and let me know if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see me go over next. We like to get basic information, maybe things that just people don't remember or people don't know. So get those ideas coming and we will make videos explaining it. Thanks again. This has been Josh with another In Case You Didn't Know, telling all about water. Bye.